Belinda Begins Ballet by Amy Young. Once there was a beautiful baby named Belinda. Everything about Belinda was tiny, well, almost everything. She had a tiny curl on her head, a tiny nose, a tiny tummy, tiny hands, tiny knees, and oh my goodness, great, big, enormous feet. Oh well, people said, she'll grow into them. She did not grow into them. Instead, Belinda's feet just kept getting bigger. As Belinda grew older, she realized that big feet could be useful. She could reach the cookie jar. She could also jump very high on the trampoline, although she usually landed on a tree. She was excellent at soccer, but she had more fun leaping across the field and doing victory dances than scoring goals. She could ski even without skis, although her toes got cold. Then there were times when having big feet was no fun at all. Jumping rope was hard, and so was playing hopscotch. Shopping for shoes was a nightmare. The shoes that fit were usually really ugly. But the worst day was the day Mrs. Rhino, the drama teacher, picked Belinda to be a clown in the school talent show. Belinda had gone to watch her friends JJ and Kristen try out their juggling routine. Mrs. Rhino signed them up. Then her eye fell on Belinda. "What's your talent?" she demanded. "I don't have a talent," said Belinda. "Well, with those big feet, you'd be a great clown. We need a clown. You'll go on before your friends." "But I don't want," Belinda said. "No buts," said Mrs. Rhino. Rehearsal started the next day after school. "Ready, Belinda?" said Mrs. Rhino. "Spin on your heels, then fall on your bottom. Next, spin on your toes and fall on your face." Belinda had no choice. She had to learn the clown dance. "Fall harder, that's it," shouted Mrs. Rhino. "With those feet, you're a natural." Belinda was mortified. At the end of the rehearsal, she threw off the clown costume and ran out of the room. Belinda wanted to hide, so she slipped into the dark auditorium. A light went on, and Belinda realized she was not alone. One of the older students was on the stage, dressed as a ballerina. Miss Tweet, the dance teacher, sat in front row. "All right, Camille," said Miss Tweet. "Let's see that piece again. You are almost ready for the talent show." Beautiful music filled the air. Camille flitted and wove through the air like a butterfly. Belinda forgot her troubles. She wanted to dance like that. She hurried home and practiced dancing in her room. She pretended she was a bird. The next day, rehearsal for the clown dance was even worse. "Don't be afraid, get dirty," snorted Mrs. Rhino. "Good job, you and your feet are so funny." Belinda didn't feel funny, she felt miserable. After rehearsal, she snuck into the auditorium again, where once again Camille was rehearsing. As Belinda watched, she felt lighter and happier. Belinda tiptoed out and rushed home to practice. She learned to spin gracefully without wavering, and she tried to hold her leg up high above her head. After every clown rehearsal, Belinda went to watch Camille dance, and then she went home to practice what she saw. By the time the talent show came around, Belinda could leap clear over her bed and spin many times in a row without stopping. On the night of the talent show, Mrs. Rhino gave Belinda a pep talk. "Remember, The clumsier you are, the better. Just let those big feet do their thing. A dancer floated gracefully by. It was Camille, on her way to perform. Haven't I seen you somewhere? Camille said. Belinda smiled shyly. Belinda watched from backstage as Camille leapt and parade. She moved so beautifully. All too soon, this dance ended. You're on, Mrs. Rhino pushed Belinda onto the stage. The goofy music started as Belinda began her routine. She spun on her heels and fell on her behind. The audience scoffed and hooted. Then Belinda spun on her toes, but instead of falling on her face like a clown, she remembered how it felt to dance like a ballerina. Without even meaning to, she leapt lightly into the air and twirled around, and then kicked out her legs and did a split. Ooh, the audience said. Hey, said Mrs. Rhino. Belinda swirled gracefully across the stage. She ended with 6 pirouettes in a row, and then she curtsied to the audience. Applause and cheers rang in her ears. When Belinda got backstage, Mrs. Rhino thundered, That wasn't funny at all. Camille won the talent show. As she passed Belinda with her trophy, she said, You're a natural. I hope you keep dancing. Oh, yes, I will, Belinda smiled. Belinda did keep dancing. She studied ballet and won the talent show that very next year. Too bad, sighed Mrs. Rhino sadly. She could have been such a great clown. The end.